Leesburg, or should I say konnichiwa, and welcome to Japanese Cultural Day here at the Leesburg Library. There's so many great events that we have going on, and we're taking you on an adventure. Let's check it out. Thank you so much for having us here and for hosting the first ever Japanese Cultural Awareness Day here at the Leesburg Public Library. What enticed you to bring this event to the library at this time?
Yeah, so we were actually approached by Mayumi Soida, who was part of the Japan Outreach Initiative, and then sponsored with the Arching Oaks Center for Japanese Art and Culture. They approached us seeking opportunities to kind of host events for Japanese culture, to bring Japanese culture and interest throughout Central Florida. So once they approached us, we immediately jumped on it. We definitely wanted to kind of have some kind of event that'll get people in the door. You know, the library, it's a place to learn, it's a place to experience new things. So we were all on board with having them come here to and host their organization to bring Japanese culture to the Leesburg community.
Why is it so important to bring an event like this to the city of Leesburg and at the library?
Well, in general, the Japanese arts are dying out because the Japanese population is becoming older and older, and they're not having babies. So as a result, there's a lot of martial arts being lost. So what the Japanese Cultural Center is trying to do is we're trying to extend that interest to other citizens outside of Japan.
I love that. And you talk a lot about experiencing Japan, but what makes it special?
For me, it's just the fact that I've been studying martial arts for over 50 years, and I just love it so. The first time I went over there, I was just enamored with everything, how beautiful everything was. You know, we've got stuff in America that's like 250 years old, and you think, wow, that's really old. They've got stuff over there that's 1,200 years old, and we can't compare to that kind of history. So it's just wonderful to be immersed in that sort of history. This is Shibuya Crossing, and this is on a light day. And everybody's you don't see any jaywalkers over there. Everybody waits for the signals. Everybody's very polite. And then when the lights turn, here we go. Now, I see everybody's got umbrellas. That was the most dangerous time for me to go out in public because I'm 6 feet tall and everybody else is holding their umbrella up, and those little spiky things on the out, they were at my eye level, and I'm walking around like this so nobody will actually walk into me with an umbrella and I'll get poked in the eye. The further away you get from Tokyo, the more rare English becomes. And again, Japanese are required to learn English through middle school and through high school, but they only learn grammar. They do not have conversation classes. So as a result, they're a little, you know, I'm not really comfortable with my English. I don't want to talk in English. So a lot of times you'll go up and they'll say, oh, no English, no English. Because they're not confident of their English. As soon as I start talking Japanese, man, they're friendly. They're very friendly. And that's a difference. If you speak some Japanese, the Japanese open up to you immediately.
We have in this room here, residents and guests today will be making origamis. Why is that? Why are we partaking in that? Why is that important in the Japanese culture?
Well, origami is a very traditional and fun way to express our creativity, and it's a very simple but calming and fun way to use something as simple as paper, but to express ourselves. And so we are making different shapes and like animals and birds and little fun trinkets that we can take home with us, and a lot of our patrons are really enjoying it today.
I love that. And specifically as it comes to creating origamis with families, how does it bring people closer together and then closer to the tradition, the Japanese tradition and culture?
Well, Japanese tradition really focuses on family time, and it's something as simple as folding paper. You wouldn't really think it's something, how are we spending time folding paper? But it brings the family together, doesn't matter what age you are, what background you are, we're bringing just the whole community together. So as we're bringing these small little details with like little birds and bunnies and different, it can be as simple as a little bunny or as complex as a little peaceful swan or a crane. The whole point is to bring the community, the families together.
Why did you decide to come out to this event?
Well, I follow Florida Budokan on Facebook, and I saw that they were going to be doing a presentation at the public library in Leesburg today. So I decided to come by and check out what they were offering today.
And is this something that's interested you here for a long time?
So I'm a big fan of Japanese culture, so just to see that they're having this in the town for us to experience was very nice, and especially being free of cost, so we don't have to put any more money out of our budget to come and enjoy this demonstration today.
I love it. And so far, what do you think about this event? What have you taken away from this event so far?
Well, I did not know the facilities were so big over here at Leesburg, so I definitely enjoyed that. I'll be coming more with my daughter to read some more books, and the fact that you guys are including different cultures into the town, it was pretty interesting, so that's a big plus for us.
Right? You! Two!
What drove the initiative to bring this program out to the Leesburg Public Library?
I actually had the honor of being an employee here several years ago, and so I knew some of the staff members. I knew what a wonderful facility it is. I knew that they had really dynamic, high-quality programs here. So when we wanted to broaden our cultural outreach programs, it was a natural place to reach out to. Yeah.
And we started off with a Japanese Culture Day. Why was that culture so keen to start off with?
I think the library and Arching Oaks had the same idea that Japanese culture is not something that's very easily accessible here in Central Florida. So there are festivals and some one-day events that happen here and there, but we really want to start creating some regular programs. Japanese culture right now is really popular in America between anime, movies, the food culture. It's just the right time to be exploring it more.
I love it. And what are some ways that folks could continue to build upon what they learn here in the library out into the Leesburg community?
Oh, absolutely. Well, your library is a wonderful source. So if you're looking for more resources or more classes, obviously you can reach out to us at Arching Oaks. We have things happening all the time. But the library is an amazing place for your internet research when you're planning to go to Japan. They have an incredible amount of anime, manga, movies, and it's a great centrally located place in Leesburg to come and grow your love of Japan.
Today we will have a calligraphy experience class.
And how long have you been working in calligraphy?
I practice about for 9 years.
9 years, wow. When was the first time that you saw calligraphy?
First time? Usually in Japan, elementary school students practice calligraphy. So when I was elementary school student, I practiced for calligraphy.
Oh, I love it very much. And how long are you visiting us here in America?
I came here last year, and I will stay here one more year. So next July. Yes.
And do you enjoy sharing your Japanese culture here in Leesburg?
Yes, yeah. So I'm very glad to see so many people here today, and many people tell me they are very interested in Japanese culture. So I'm very happy today.
Thank you so much for joining us today for this first ever Japanese Cultural Awareness Day at the Leesburg Public Library. There's origami happening right here, so I'm going to take a seat and I'm going to enjoy some origami myself. We hope to see you soon. I'm Ken Facey with Lakefront TV. We'll see you soon. Hello. Hello. What are you doing? Is this yours?
Yeah. I was gonna make a crane, what she was doing, so I just decided to make it a fox though.
Okay, I mean, hey, listen, whatever's easier, right? What is this?